I am about to spend the next 24 hours reading. I just got a big plot twist that I did not see coming. Oh my god. 18 whole hours. Yay! Okay, so here's the deal. I'm about to spend the next 24 hours reading. No excuses, no breaks, just me and this big old pile of books. Okay, so right now I'm in the middle of 4 books. The first one is Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. This is the second book, so it's the follow-up behind Better Than the Movies. I love Better Than the Movies. I rated it 5 stars, so I was hoping to find my next 5-star book in this. I have BK Borson's And Now Back to You. This is the special edition cover, and I rated First Time Caller by BK Borson. I rated that a 5-star, so I'm hoping maybe potentially another 5-star in this video. And next I have Happy Place by Emily Henry. I just started reading this book and I'm already super close to the finish line. So hopefully, I think we're gonna start out with this, finish it, and then move on to something else. But I want to tell you about the last book. So I am reading Direbound. It's our little mix of fantasy for this video, and I think Direbound has over 600 pages, but I am going to read that on my Kindle. That totally was not dead before I decided to film this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and start the timer. Okay, so I just finished Emily Henry's Happy Place. I think I'm gonna rate it a 3.5, so a 4-star. It was really good. It was really good. I really liked the setting of the book. The fact that it was set at like a cute summer house. I liked that. I liked the spontaneous wedding. Even the trope of the fact that they had like broken up or whatever was super cute, and it added more to the story. And I liked that the characters were like fully developed, like they all had their own backstories. Even though you're following 2 characters, you also get to follow 4 more because there's a total of 6 friends in the friend group. And if you don't know anything about Emily Henry's Happy Place, it is about a couple who breaks up and goes on a summer trip with their friend group, and none of their other friends know that they've broken up, so they have to fake date essentially. And it's super cute. Loved it. 4 stars, you guys. So let's move on to the next book. Oh my gosh, so at this point I literally don't know which book I want to read next. I got so many good options. I have Nothing Like the Movies. I could probably do a little bit more of this, but I feel like I want to read a little bit of fantasy. Like I'm in the mood for a little bit of fantasy. So I'm thinking that our next book that we should try to not finish but get a little bit of the way through is Direbound. So let's start that. Oh my god, we are about 158 pages into Direbound, so around 30%. And y'all, I just got a big plot twist that I did not see coming. I'm so eager to read more. Okay, so we are about 2 hours into the challenge. I'm feeling tired. For context, when I go to bed at night, I read before I go to bed. So this entire challenge, I've been trying to stay out of the bed. I've been like pacing my room, like walking over to the desk, sitting at the chair. I'm like, I can do this. And then I laid in my bed. And now I feel really tired. And I don't need to feel tired because I need to be reading. Talk about what I am reading right now. I'm in Direbound. And I am about 200 pages into Direbound. I'm on chapter 20, and we just had a big plot twist. Moving along with like the plot, you know? And she's trying to work on her connection with her direwolf. So if you never heard anything about Direbound, it's kind of like Fourth Wing and the fact that they're connected through their minds. So but she's having problems like connecting with her like wolf. She can't talk to it because there's like a big old wall that's going on, and so we're like learning what that is, what kind of like the pack dynamics are, why there's a different wolf that's like the alpha, like what goes on, like the whole flowchart of what the heck is happening. Because she's not as educated as some of the other like trainees, raw bonds is what they're called. She's trying to figure out like what is happening around her with very minimal information, and so you're getting very minimal information and you're trying to figure out what's happening. We are seeing just a little bit of progress with her wolf. So initially she wasn't able to like mount and like get on top of her wolf to ride it down the hill for one of the challenges. Now she's able to do that. So we're getting a little bit of progress. I feel like this book is going by really, really slow, but here's the reason I think it is. So my Kindle, right, like you guys can see the page number at the bottom. I'm on page 202. So if I click onto the next page, it's still page 202. Yeah, it like the page number doesn't go up just because I clicked the page. So I'm guessing that it's kind of like this book by Emily Henry where it's like really big, and so it's spaced out so there's more text. That way every like 2 pages that I click on my Kindle is equal to 1 page. Feels like I've been reading this book forever. I don't know, you guys, I'm really tired. I'm really tired, and I need to not be tired because we still have 22 hours left in this challenge. You guys probably can't see this, but I have my computer set up over there, and she's got all the time. My dad walked into my room earlier and he goes, "What do you have this timer set up for?" And I said, "It's a reading challenge. I have to read for 24 hours. He was like, "Oh, yeah." So if he's concerned for my safety, so am I. So I'm thinking, instead of reading this book for a while, instead of reading Diary Bound for a minute, I'm gonna switch over to some cutesy little romance. I started And Now Back to You. I was getting confused with the character dynamics when it came to the characters that I knew in First Time Caller versus the characters that I know now. The way I remember Jackson in this book, okay, and First Time Caller, he was more of like the funny side character, and now they're talking about how like methodical he is with his routine, and like it just doesn't feel like the same character. So I'm gonna go back. I'm going to read like, you know, the back part of the, and read that. I'm gonna try and figure out what the dynamics are between like the characters and try and relive that before I dive more into this. And then I have nothing like the movies. So I don't know, you guys. I feel like I really need to finish another book. I feel like we're 2 hours into the challenge and I need to finish another one. I'm going to probably read a little bit of romance now after I read 100 pages of Diary Bound. So I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. We finally just hit the teens at 19 hours. I feel like I'm going insane, and I'm reading Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter. You guys remember I said I needed a break from fantasy, so I went back to romance, and now I think I need a break from romance. Why? Because when I read Better Than the Movies, it was a cutesy high school romance, you know what I mean, like nothing bad in the world was gonna happen, and then everything bad happens right now. I thought this could potentially be a 5-star because I'm like revisiting the same characters, you know what I mean, like we're not moving on, we're not on to a different story, we're revisiting some of the characters that I've already been introduced to and that I love, characters that I love. But this book, it feels like it took everything I loved about Liz as a character and all of her personality that she had in the first book, she no longer has, and all of Wes's like his character traits that everybody loved about him in the first book are no longer there. Like Wes is charming, he's one of the characters that like you walk into a party, everybody just gravitates towards him, and that was what you liked about Wes. It's like, oh well, his dad passed away, which is fair, you know, like grief. This book is very grief heavy. Do not read this book if you're grieving. I promise. Like, this is insanely grief heavy, an insanely heavy book. I wasn't prepared for that. I was prepared for like a cutesy second chance romance. This is not cutesy at all, and I feel like I've been lied to. Why are we doing this? Why are we running it back with these same characters that I absolutely love and adore, and it feels so wrong. I can't. And like, it's exploring the reason he did the things that he did, and I guess I'm getting it, but like, I'm on page 300 right now. So I have like a decent chunk of the book left. I think I need a break, because what are you talking about? Let me try and read you the stuff that like got me, okay? That made me take a second look and be like, what's going on? This is what I'm not liking. Ready? I'll read you this. For God's sakes, Lib, you have no idea what it's like. Just put yourself in my shoes for 5 seconds. And she says, I don't know how to be in the shoes of God, Wes. Like, dude, this is crazy stuff right now. All I'm saying is if I don't see some serious groveling, some serious get down on your knees and bark groveling, I'm gonna be insanely upset. Even if he does that, it probably still isn't gonna be enough, okay? I don't even know how you can come back from that at this point. Like, I'm mad. I'm mad. Do I continue this? Do I go on to fantasy? I don't know. I think I'm gonna continue. I think I'm gonna try and continue. I'm already on page 300. I think this is gonna hopefully end on a good note. How many pages are there in this book? 434. I think I got this. So it's like 30 minutes later. So I am going to go take a shower and get ready for the night. And wash all of this off, and hopefully it'll wake me up a little bit more, because we have around 18 hours left. 18 whole hours. Yay! Please send help, please. Okay, so I just finished the second book in the Housemaid series by Freida McFadden, and oh my god, that plot twist. Okay, the plot twist at the end got me once again. Okay, it got me in the first book. I wasn't expecting another one in the second. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. So if you guys are a little bit confused, right, I read a little bit of Direbound last night before I went to bed, and when I woke up this morning I was like, man, I have a thriller on my TBR. Like, I feel like I should definitely read a thriller. So I did, and oh my gosh, was it the move. It was so good. So good. Okay? Oh my gosh. I still can't get over it. So I think I'm just gonna start on the third book already. And let that be that. And I'll read a little bit of Direbound in between. If you guys haven't noticed, we have 12 hours left. 12 hours. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared we're not gonna make this challenge. Okay. Bye everybody. I'll catch you on the next update. Okay, so ignore this. This will be my closet. But, my gosh, I'm so tired. I haven't eaten anything today. I've just been like focusing on the challenge. And that's where I went wrong, because now I have this big ol' tension headache right after we got home from going for a walk. I'm trying to stay positive, but I feel like I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do it. My head hurts. We have 8 hours left in the challenge, but I'm gonna try and power through for the sake of getting through another book. I started The Summer I Turned Pretty on the second book in the series, which is Summer After You or something like that. And then of course I'm still reading Diary Bound. So I don't know, you guys. I feel like I'm in the mood for everything, and I just want it all right now. So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, so I've spent the last couple of hours on live stream, and you guys gave me the last push that I needed. Right now, look at the timer. We are so close to hitting 4 hours, but I am going to switch over to listening to an audiobook right now. In the live stream, we actually read a little bit of Diary Bound, and we finally just hit page number 306. So we're about 54% of the way through. I felt like we were never going to make it there. To everybody on stream, and I feel like that's what helped pick me up. When I am feeling down, you guys are what lift me up, and I am so grateful that you guys were actually there and able to support me with that live stream, because if not, there's no way I could have kept going with this challenge. I'm super excited. I have a little bit left on the second book of the summer, I Turned Pretty, hoping to finish that while I go shower, and I'll update you guys once it finally reaches time, I guess. And you know, that's right, I got Taco Bell to celebrate us finishing this 24-hour reading challenge, so let's talk about it. Okay, for all you number freaks like me, we're gonna get into it. So, over the past 24 hours, I have read a total of 1,297 pages. So if you're wondering how that translates over into books, I finished a total of 4.5. I say a half because I've read a half of Diary Bound. So the books I have finished are Nothing Like the Movies, Happy Place by Emily Henry, It's Not Summer Without You, and one of the Housemaid's books, The Housemaid's Secret. So that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you guys for spending the last 24 hours with me. Catch me over on TikTok or over on Instagram. All of those links are down in my bio. Thanks guys, bye!